Alright, back at it again with another Apex daily mission here on Mass Effect Drogo's multiplayer. This is your operator ZeusFuryOmega reporting for duty. And for today's daily mission is eliminate armed smuggler on Silver. Once again, return back to Firebase Sandstorm and dealing with the care. So, once again, dampened weapons for the modifier. That's right, negative 25% on magazine size weapon damage with the awesome reward of plus 10% extra experience, credits, 10 mission funds. Let's get the silver started, but first, our character loadout. We got the Saria Dev with a Hurricane
Fuck
Eagle
your
structure.
intro.
Fuck you too, Bo. Pyro efficiency and shield booster. You want to join in on this silver, Bubba, or you just gotta be haggling in the...
Oh yeah, I'll jump in. I'm loading into the game right now, though.
Let's get started whenever he's ready.
He'll join in when he's ready.
You got it on public or private?
It's on private. We're just
It's
waiting
private.
for too much corn syrup to get it going. I hope he eats.
Speaking of diabetes,
Huh?
Yeah.
Shit. Diabetes. I don't eat that much stuff with sugar except the beer. I think that's what gets me.
it's not just sugar; it's carbs of any kind. So breads,
Yeah, I don't
flour,
eat bread.
or corn.
I rarely eat bread. Now, rice, on the other hand,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
I
rice is
definitely
good,
ate
yeah.
like 6 sushi rolls today, so.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be feeling that.
I ate $40 worth of sushi.
I find that when I eat carbs, I get heartburn. So if I avoid carbs, I don't get heartburn. So
See, I don't get it
Right
as much
there.
when I do sushi and certain things. If I eat mainly tomatoes, anything pasta.
Anything heavily acidic.
Yeah.
It gives me heartburn. Well, in pasta I mean, the way my mom cooks it, I don't. But for the most part,
And there goes Bubba's mic.
oh,
There you go. You figured
you
it
hear
out.
me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Too
No,
bad
it's
we hear
actually
you
the
again.
controller.
Ah.
All right, I am in. Oh, what is the
It's dampened weapons for silver.
gold magma?
Hey, Bubba, guess
Are you guys
what?
already in game?
magma.
Yeah, we're about to load
Are you in
right
game
now.
or waiting on me?
No, we're about
Oh,
to
okay,
load.
you're already loading.
Guess what bag you bought?
We just started.
What? 1X?
1X. Yep. I'm not using it just yet. I'm transferring all my data to it right now.
How much?
It's $400, but or 500, something like that.
I figured by the end of summer it's going to be $300 now.
Probably.
I always get pissed like so when it drops by like $200 or $300 like a month later.
Yep.
Yeah. Trust me. Do you guys want to hear a short story from me? Is that a yes or
What
no?
was that?
You want to hear a little short
I
story?
didn't hear what you said. Sure, go for it.
Yes.
Alright, it's like, remember the Red Ring of Death back on the 360s?
Yep.
Yeah, mine.
Never had it, but I heard about it.
I actually, unfortunately, got it once. It was on my original 360, and I'm like, it's out of the warranty. And I'm like, fuck it, I think it'd be just easier to just buy another one. So I went to buy another Xbox, got that all set up. Then a week later, they announced the Xbox 360 Slim version with a bigger hard drive, better capacity. It just pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, ew, something like that always happens to me. I'm like, if it gets broke, something fucks up, a newer, better version comes out like a week or two later. If I get it replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I never even really owned a console growing up. My best friend had every console there was, so if I wanted to play a game, I would literally just go steal his Xbox or steal his PlayStation. I played mainly computer games.
I did not have one. I would always rent them. I mean, and we're talking Nintendo and Sega. Like, I used to rent them from video stores, like Blockbuster and stuff. Because you could rent them for a whole weekend for not very much money. Like, it was like $20 or something. And then...
Oh, yep.
My mom flat out refused to ever buy me one. And,
I had a...
my mom just sees it as this colossal waste of time. It's very funny to me. She's like, oh, it's just a huge waste of time. I said, I know, but it's like stress relief and fun, and it tells a story, and you're entertained. Kind of like reading a book. And she was like, it's not the same.
It's like reading the book, but you see pictures and audio, and you can move stuff around. You're like a director in a movie.
Yeah.
Like, no fucks given.
Yeah, so anyway, I used to rent, and then PlayStation came out with Twisted Metal, which was my all-time favorite game ever, and so I actually bought one because of how much I loved that game.
Armored Core.
Armored Core, yeah.
Armored Core. First Armored Core. The ones on the 360, I didn't like the last one I had gotten.
I grew up on Armored Core playing on the PlayStations.
He's got you.
Yeah, PlayStation, I played Armored Core. And, Soul Reaver.
Oh yeah, Soul Reaver was awesome. I love that game.
And the Legacy of Kane.
Vampire meets Tomb Raider.
I did Kane, and I did all those ones when I was at my cousin's house, because I lived with my grandparents, and my cousins were down the street during the summer, so I'd be there 4 months out of the year when I was a kid.
Nice. You guys ever play the...
By the time I was in high school,
just a second, I'll be right back.
No problem.
Yeah, just a sec.
I was big into RTS games.
Nice.
That was pretty much high school, was Empire Earth.
Find the location and upload the intel.
Did you have any RTS games?
Nah, not that I can remember. Probably played a few at a friend's house, but I can't remember the title. But the one computer game that
Like
really got me,
even
like, addicted to computer
Warcraft.
games. Yeah, Warcraft.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
not World of Warcraft. I said Warcraft.
Yeah.
The world
Play,
in front of it. Warcraft was only Warcraft 1 through 3 for RTS games.
Yeah. I probably played the third one at a friend's house, but when World of Warcraft came out and he let me play it, dude, I played what was it, 2-3 hours straight when I was visiting him. I'm like, I gotta get this because they got me addicted to it.
Fragment upload.
I remember.
Yeah, I mean, I played that one quite a bit.
Dude, I played that for years. I think I gave up after.
I mean,
the Panda expansion one. Or was it
years before that came out, I was into the Age of Empires, World of Warcraft 3, StarCraft.
Dude, my
But
powers
Empire
are great.
Earth is by far the best RTS game. First one. They kind of raped it after the first one. It's like really sad. Me and my friend played a game a couple months ago, and they're on like Empire Earth 4 or 5 now, and like we're playing the one that came out in like 99, 2000.
20 years later.
Like really, it was a better game. Like you can update the graphics all you want. When you go from having like 20 different stages of human evolution and like 30 different units and research types each stage to 5 evolutions and like 5 different units each stage. Like, no, that's not a strategy game. That's just who can click buttons faster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most of those RTS games, like Halo Wars, I tried to play it, I'm just like,
Nope.
no, this is just stupid. It's who can click quicker. It's not a game. It's not a RTS game. You mislabeled it.
What's
You should have
RTS
labeled it
game?
who can hit button faster.
Real-time
strategy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, the one you
big
click
on
I
our
didn't like
real-time
those.
strategy games. Huh?
I didn't like those. I liked the turn-based strategy. I would love for
No.
them to come out with Master of Orion 1 and 2 and what was it, Master of Magic for like just like your iPad. I mean, because I know your iPad can handle it. That'd be awesome.
Well, I mean,
Play the fuck out of that.
real-time strategy, Empire Earth, the first one ran just fine on most computers. I mean, a computer then was only, shoot, a good RAM was 32 megabytes. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a lot of RAM on the computer at the time. That was more than enough to run it. Some people had 16, like, when we were playing that game. It was...
Got
Because I
a
played
whopping
that, and then I
16
went to Diablo
megabytes.
2. But that game had more strategy to it. It wasn't who could click buttons faster.
Click the
Yeah.
buttons.
You could build buildings and walls, and you could fortify them with towers, so that even if somebody builds the strongest armor unit in the game, if they sit there and just run at it, they're going to get owned. They couldn't just mass produce a unit like you can in most of those games. Most of them, you just mass produce whatever the most effective unit is and send it in. There, you'd actually have to send in like 4 or 5 different groups of enemies and actually tell them what targets to attack. You couldn't just like, oh, go destroy that.
Okay, I'm like experiencing a little bit of rubber banding.
Yeah, sorry. You can
Imagine-
host next if you want.
Maybe Bubba.
Actually, not too bad.
My other Xbox is uploading. I mean, that's...
Yeah, that's what's true.
Who's hosting right now?
Yeah.
I am.
'Cause I'm not doing bad. Okay. I'm not getting my normal Zeus lag. And it's wave 5, that's when you normally notice it.
Yeah. I noticed it back on wave 3 with the over-projected, but it happened just a little slightly. I'm like, I knew.
Baggett's the one that was too lazy to run a cord to his Xbox, isn't he? Just like
Yeah,
Zeus?
through my concrete floor. That's lazy.
Yeah.
Actually, it is, I guess. That's...
Okay,
You're talking to someone with 2 hammer drills and probably... Well, I have a 36-inch bit.
It sounds like he could help you with your problem,
36
man.
by half.
I have a
Foot
hammer
hole.
drill. It's not very big, though.
It doesn't matter as long as you get a bit long enough. Run the cord through.
I could
that's all
rent
you
one.
need.
I could. Just
Around this area. Mind and
not that keen on doing that right now. Whoa!
And then what happened?
Oh shit, it's a hack. Oh shit, it's a fiend. I should probably run away from that guy.
If you're host, yes, you should not get
Yeah.
anywhere near the fiend. It'll warp up to you, even if you're like 15 feet away. I did that to me the other day when I was hosting. Pissed.
I know, I remember that match. It just came in,
Yeah,
charged, and
it's
just
like how
froze
often.
everything.
It almost never happens to me when I'm hosting, because as soon as I see the fiend, I get on the other side of the map. But I'm like, oh, I'd be like back here, and he'd be like where the wall is over there. And he just
Teleport
did a
right
charge
in.
and like teleported right to me, and he actually grabbed somebody next to me and I froze. Like, he didn't even get me.
Oh, you got tapped by him. That's why with his little charge, and boom, gone.
Yeah,
Man, I wonder why.
I've been grabbed by him before and not lost connection, so I don't think it's when the fiend grabs you. I think it's when the fiend like
I think
hits
when the
you
fiend
during his
charges
charge.
you.
Yeah, when he not, yeah, but if he charges you and picks you up, it doesn't always. It hasn't done it to me before when he was charging and picking up. I think it almost always happens when he.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Extraction.
I didn't even check what's today's plat.
We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
I cannot remember. I checked it way earlier. It's getting laggy and my freaking Biogs ain't getting comboed.
I'm holding the steady 2 bar.
bar on my screen. This is weird.
I haven't tried that.
There we go.
Doing my combos.
Incoming fire!
Kaboom.
Teammate injured.
I'm here!
Haha. Come on, Andrew. You see the guy we're playing with, Ernie? Sorry, Bubba. That's Ernie's son.
Who's Ernie?
Ernie Epicurus. Played with Ernie before.
Oh.
Everyone standing.
He's the guy that does
Oh,
everything
yeah.
platinum and gold. Yeah, it's his son.
Ah, you know him?
Yeah. Yeah, I play with him all the time. His mic's broken.
Do you have a mic? Oh.
Yeah, it's broken.
Broken pieces on the floor.
Shit, how old's Ernie's son? Ernie's like old, isn't he?
Yeah, Ernie's retired, so I don't know how old his son is. I want to say he's less than 30. He sounds like he's less than 30. He's probably the early 20s.
Watch, he says he's 125 and he's from another dimension.
Yes, he's a 612. He's a Highlander.
They're going to be one.
Sweet, let's go chop his head off and see if we can steal his power. We're gonna do the most human thing we can.
Ascend to another level.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
drop so somebody
It's
else
something we
can
don't
host.
understand. We're just gonna dissect it.
Alright. So do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate if you do. And if you're catching that replay back on my YouTube channel, do me a solid. Hit that sub and notification button for that daily content drop. And a special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Staying up late, gaming all night. That's how we do. That's how we roll. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks for watching.